Can you imagine an amphibian that not only protects its offspring with fanatical determination, but is also capable of standing up to snakes? Meet the bullfrog, one of Africa's most amazing creatures. Today, you'll learn how these amphibians not only drive away predators with their powerful cries, but also surpass many in survival strategy. They can survive drought by burying themselves in the ground for several years and use their intelligence to save their offspring. Ready to see it with your own eyes? You're on the Wild World channel, and today we'll reveal the invisible secrets of the bullfrog's struggle and survival, a wonder amphibian that will amaze everyone. Don't forget to rate this video and subscribe to the channel, and we're starting. The largest known frog in Africa is the bullfrog. This territory contains the offspring of a male bullfrog. It can reach 4,000 eggs, but not all will turn into adults. However, the parents will try to do everything possible to protect them, and the bullfrog has plenty of possibilities. If this amphibian has occupied a certain territory, it won't let anyone near it. First, the animal will scream very loudly. This sound is so piercing that all unwanted guests are not just surprised by it, but immediately change their plans and retreat. In general, any creature hearing such a cry will immediately hurry away. But this frightening sound is just a warning. The main part is yet to come. Look at this snake. It's so fast. The male bullfrog is already ready to fight, and he's extremely serious. Of course, sometimes this tactic doesn't work, meaning neither cries nor aggression help. And then the bullfrog resorts to using another weapon. Poison. Like many other species of frogs and toads, our heroes secrete poison from special glands behind their ears. Such a meal certainly won't please anyone. But what to do if someone wants to dine not on adult frogs, but on their offspring? Here, the parents also have some aces up their sleeves. The fact is that bullfrogs know how to bite. Unlike many of their relatives, our heroes have truly powerful jaws, and this allows the amphibians to feed on rodents, lizards, snakes, scorpions, bats, worms, and even other frogs. Also, the bullfrog has 3 large serrated protrusions in the front of its lower jaw, which make the bite even more powerful. And if we add to this the aggressiveness of males, as well as their desire to protect offspring at any cost, can you imagine what we'll get? It's no wonder that many animals try to stay away from these amphibians, and don't think that a bite from such a frog is a trifle. But if you still think that loud cries, aggression, and the ability to bite are not enough, here's another ability of bullfrogs: intelligence. They often breed in shallow water, but such a place is at risk of drought, which is undesirable for tadpoles, of course. So, what to do then? Even if there's a pond nearby, the task is still difficult. How to quickly move 4,000 tadpoles to a safe place. And here intelligence comes into play. Let's not forget about instincts and legs either. In general, these animals can dig a channel between 2 bodies of water to save their offspring, and the male will work until the channel reaches ideal dimensions, that is, becomes wide enough. The wider the channel, the more freely water flows through it, which means that tadpoles will move to the pond easily without problems. That's what they are, perfect fathers. By the way, they don't forget to take care of themselves. Using intelligence again, let's consider this example. It's known that bullfrogs can live in savannas. When the animal is not in water, slime on the skin protects it from drying out. But this slime will disappear sooner or later, meaning the frog will still need moisture someday. But what if the water body dries up? Then what? Then the bullfrog will bury itself to a depth of about 20 centimeters and create a mucous membrane that will harden and become like a cocoon. And now, attention, the most amazing thing? In this cocoon, the amphibian can stay for up to 7 years. When the rain starts, the mucus sac will soften from moisture. The frog will wake up and learn about the beginning of the rainy season, the breeding period. If it seems strange to you that such a cool amphibian, which even large animals fear, simply hides underground and waits, here's an explanation. Bullfrogs are not always so almighty. They become like this only when protecting offspring. Well, if there's no offspring, all the animal's skills seem to drop by several levels. Of course, the frog will still scream, bite, and show aggression, but all this can no longer be called really cool. At least, this is exactly what happens with ornate bullfrogs. This species is smaller than the African one, and also more harmless. It lives in Asia and often becomes prey to snakes. These frogs also secrete a substance dangerous to opponents through their skin, but snakes know how to act to avoid unpleasant consequences. They use teeth on the upper jaw to cut the frog's belly, after which they dine on its insides. But however it may be, if we consider bullfrogs precisely as parents, they seem just perfect. And here are more examples of incredible care of aquatic creatures for their offspring. For example, some amphibians hatch eggs by sitting on them like birds. Others build nests from foam, which creates ideal conditions for the eggs. This is, first of all, safe, and the foam also protects the eggs from various diseases. The Suriname toad carries offspring on its back, and males of Palawan horned frogs don't even mate with females while guarding the clutch. That's how obsessed they are with offspring. Moreover, for several days, they don't even eat or move. Scientists understood all this when they observed males using cameras. Yes, when it comes to caring for offspring and protecting it, in this, aquatic creatures, and in particular, bullfrogs, should be given their due. However, one still needs to live to see all this. Snakes can make frogs their prey right in the midst of the mating period, for example, when they cry, attracting females. Yes, bullfrogs cry not only to scare off opponents, and sometimes not only females move towards this sound,